Hello, everyone. I'm Amir. Welcome to my BitNest online meeting again. All right. So it's glad to see you all again here. Okay, let's go to the topic we're gonna talk about today. Don't want to waste everybody time. Right. So today is my topic is a bit special. Okay. First, I will talk about this. Title 1, how to identify and invite the right people to join BitNest. Okay. I will talk about the process and techniques. Okay. Right, let's get the topic started. Title 1, how to identify and invite the right people to join BitNest. Process and techniques. So in the context of today's rapidly evolving digital economy, BitNest is a legal, transparent, and decentralized smart contract platform is increasingly attracting the attention of global investors. However, simply promoting BitNest is not enough. The true challenge lies in precisely identifying suitable candidates and effectively inviting them to join. This is a core skill that every promoter must master in order to build a thriving long-term teamwork. All right. So this article will provide a comprehensive and systematic breakdown of how to effectively develop your team members. It will cover every critical stage from the process of screening prospect, communication strategies, and psychological persuasion techniques to follow up methods after initial contact. So whether you are a newcomer looking to build your first team or an experienced promoter seeking higher conversion rates, so this insight will serve as a valuable blueprint for building a high quality BitNest team. Right. First, let's talk about why filtering is more important than simply inviting. Right. I hope that's what is filter. Okay. Filter is the most important when you go and invite people to join. Right. So many people mistaken believe that promotion is all about sending out as many invitations as possible on social media. However, this mass invite approach is not only inefficient, it can actually backfire. Alright. Within BitNet 17 level bonus structure, quality is far more valuable than quantity. Right? High quality team members do more than just make an initial investment. They are more likely to reinvest regularly, especially using the low compound model. Share the platform responsibly and persuasive. Efficiency, build their own sub-teams and actively foster culture and trust within the network. Right. Okay. This is the French language. All right. So in contrast, newcomers who are not a good match may quickly lose interest, fail to contribute, or even spread doubt within your teams. It's just like planting seeds, right? You don't scatter them randomly, right? You don't take them randomly, but instead choose further soil, right? Filtering help you make the right soil so that your efforts can truly grow and multiply. So, without proper filtering, wasting time and resources is just the beginning, right? More seriously, it can lead to a decline in team morale, the spread of negative energy, and ultimately weaken the overall cohesion and momentum of your team. So because of that, filtering must be treated as the first and most critical steps by carefully selecting members with true potential. Promoter can build a more sustainable and efficient teams. Save time and energy, but avoiding uninterested prospect, right? And boost team morale through the involvement of proactive and capable individuals. So this approach transforms your efforts from simple promotions into strategic community buildings. So in BitNest, the structure allows for earning across up to 17 generations. Nurturing a few strong leaders early on can lead to exponential long-term growth. So far beyond what a broad but shallow network could never achieve, right? Simply put, quality leads to duplications, and duplication leads to passive income, right? So filtering is the first step to creating a powerful chain reactions. Understand? Filter. Okay. Second part, we will talk about the ideal business candidate profile. What kind of people you should choose? So when expanding your business 17 level teams, precisely identifying and selecting the right candidate is key to achieving rapid duplications and stable team growth. The ideal member is not just one-time investor. They are someone who has the potential to become a future leader, educator, and catalyst for network expansions. Right? So their personal qualities will directly influence the longevity, sustainability, and replicability of your teams. Right? So here are the key traits of an ideal business candidate. Right? First, has basic financial awareness. Okay. Second, this individual typically understands fundamental financial concepts such as compound interest, cash flow, and passive income. Right? That rather than starting from scratch with someone who has no investment knowledge. So it is far more effective. Focus on those who already have a financial foundation. Right? They can quickly grasp business profile model, understands the compound logic loop, and recognize the value of the 17 level bonus system, right? So making them more likely to take action promptly. Second, open to new technology. So, okay, the second type is the people that's open to new technology. All right, understand? So, cryptocurrency, blockchain, and smart contract are still unfamiliar and sometimes intimidating to many traditional investors. So, however, Ideal Business Committee is willing to explore new platforms and concepts and possess a genuine desire to learn, right? And this mindset allows them to quickly adapt to the business ecosystem and equip them with the ability to share and teach this concept to others. Number third, possess a social network or influence. So whether they are active community members, content creators, sales professionals, or individuals with strong organization skill. These people can amplify BitNest's reach through their influence. They are often seed players of team duplications. Once their potential is activated, the speed and scale of network growth can exceed expectations. Right? And number 4 has clear financial goal. So people without financial goal often struggle to stay committed over the long term. Right? So in contrast, those who aim to improve their quality of life, achieve financial freedoms, support their family, or create a better future for their children tend to have much stronger motivations and execution. Right? So they see BitNest as a platform to change their life and are more willing to invest time and energy into building their teams. Right? So in summary, the ideal candidate is someone who is goal-driven, capable, financially aware, and social connected. A true 4-in-1 talent, identifying, attracting, and empowering this individual will be the very first and most important step towards successfully expanding your 17-level BitNest team. All right. Number 3, screening process and evaluation techniques. So start with your immediate network. All right. The first step is to analyze your personal network, including friends, relatives, and colleagues. Okay. Communicating with people you already know tend to be smoother and more effective. It is easier to build trust and initiate meaningful conversations. Right. And then you have to use the content to pre-filter prospect. Leverage social media platforms to share educational and informative content that attract interest individuals to reach out you proactively. Right? For example, you can post insight about business potential, success story, or platform highlights. So this helps draw in people who naturally resonate with the visions and value of business. Okay, and then the third, ask interest-based questions. Okay, post some guides, interest-oriented question to help you assess the person's financial awareness and motivational trigger. For example, have you ever thought about how $100 could help you start building passive income? Right? If there was a way to earn 24% returns legally and transparency, would you be curious to learn more? Right? So all this question is very attractive and make people curious, right? So you have to be asked question more clever, right? Okay, so this open-end question can bring two effects, can do two things. They spark natural conversations instead of making the prospect feel like they are being sold something, right? I'm not selling you something. Then they give you a valuable insight into the person mindset, whether they are open, skeptical, curious, or completely uninterested, right? Third, this step help you identify the right prospect, focus your time and energy, right? Instead of trying to convince people who are not ready for change. Okay. Number third, in invitation process and communication techniques. Initiate through private messaging. When approaching someone for the first time, always begin as a friend, right? Not as a salesperson. You have to remember this. This is very important. So avoid leading with the technical jargons of or direct pitching. So instead, build reports. Okay. Start by showing genuine interest in their life, goals, or recent updates they have shared online. Okay, and then ask about the current interest or side projects rather than jumping straight into investment talk. For example, like this. Hey, I saw your recent post about looking for extra income ideas. So are you exploring anything exciting lately? Okay, I've been diving into some cool project in digital finance lately, right? Even being curious about how blockchain can help create passive income. Okay, the goal is to make the conversation feel natural and richer, not promotional. Okay, so when someone feels heard and respect, they will be more open to learning about what you have to share, right? And then the second, tell stories, not just about this project. Okay, people are more likely to remember story than chart, facts, or technical jargons. All right. When you invite someone to learn about BitNest, focus on telling a story rather than selling pitch. So share your personal experience. Talk about how you first come across BitNest, your initial doubts, the moment when everything clicks, and the changes you have been since joining the platform. Excuse me. Right. For example, at first, I just want to try it out with $100. So I didn't expect that 3 months later, I'm not only be earning a decent passive income, but also I have been built a team. And now my money returns allow me to work lesser and spend more time with my family. Right? And then you can also share other story. So for instance, stay-at-home mom, a student, a freelancer who have achieved success on business through compound investing or the referral system. Okay, this real-life example creates emotional resonance and help the listener think if they can do it, so I also can. All right. So story create emotional connections that is that inspire people to believe in the opportunity from the heart, not just accepting it logically. Telling a replicable story is far more persuasive than explaining a bunch of data. Right? So number third, use the three-part logic approach. Apply the pain points, turning points, solutions. Okay? Storytelling framework in your communications. For example, I used to worry a lot about money, right? Until I discovered BitNest. So now my passive income has doubled of my previous income, right? So this is the art of talking, So this approach helps the listener visualize a realistic transformations, making them more open to possibility to change, right? Fourth, use short video and PPT tools. Okay, so leverage visual content by using short videos and well-designed PowerPoint presentations to convey your message. So these formats are especially effective. आज भी दाल खाया है डेली डेली दाल तो नहीं सही right? So as they simplify complex informations and make learning more engaging, a combination of visual and storytelling captures attention more easily and spark curiosity, right? And that's handling common questions and objections. So during promotion process, you are bound to encounter individuals who have doubts about BitNest as a promoter. So it's very important to be prepared with effective response. All right, like what? I don't understand blockchain. So how you going to answer? I start without any knowledge too. We provide complete learning resource, and I am happy to learn with you step by step. All right. Scams. I'm afraid of being scammed. Okay. So how you going to respond that? How? All transactions are fully traceable on the blockchain. So our platform has been audited by certificates, ensuring transparency and no fraud. Right? Third, I don't have money right now. So how are you going to answer? So actually, you can start with as little as $1. I mean, what's really matter is your mindset and willingness to take actions. Is it better to start small and grow gradually? Okay. Okay. Six. So building a screening funnel model. So in the process of promoting BitNest, giving the vast market potential and diverse user backgrounds, relying solely on intuitions in my prospect often result in inefficiency. So because of that, establishing a structure user screening funnel models can help you identify the truly high potential members in a more systematic and effective way, right? So this is not only a smart approach to timing management, but also a strategic optimizations of your resources. Okay, and then this high traffic stage attract attention. How? All right, let's move to this. So the goal of this stage is to get as many people as possible to see you, right? You can utilize platforms like Facebook, Talks, Instagram, and Telegram channel to share content such as BitNest earnings screenshots, explanation of the compounding mechanisms, and educational posts about the 17th generation profit sharing system. The more professional and authentic your content is, the easier it becomes to attract target users who are genuine interest in the project. Okay, right. So interest prospect stage, initial interactions. So among those who follow you, some will leave comments, like, share, or even send private message to inquiry. Right. So these individuals are your interested prospect. They have already shown in initial interest in the project and are the key targets for the next stage of conversions. So you should proactively follow up with direct message, learn about their backgrounds and needs, and begin building foundations of trust. Right. Third, high potential user stage. So deep engagement. So through one-on-one conversation, you will identity individual with strong financial literacy, outstanding social skill, or those currently seeking change. All right. These high potential users require focused follow-up. All right. Provide them with an additional materials, real life success story, and invite them to zoom into sessions or community sharing to boost their motivation to participate. Right. Number four, compensation action stage. Drive actions. So the key at this stage is to encourage the individual to complete their first small investment or register for a trial account. All right. So you can facilitate this by implementing a 7-day challenge plans, offering small bonus incentive, or providing mentorship through your team and motivate them to take that first step. All right. Five, successful enrollment stage. You have to do what is ongoing support. So once someone complete their registrations and initial make the initial investments, they have officially joined the circle, joined the community. However, The real key lies in the continuous support that follow. So your role is to guide them through the onboarding process, have them get familiar with the systems, encourage them to start promoting, and gradually nurture them into becoming a co-partner in a team. Right? 7. So follow up strategies and after the invitations. All right. Okay. This is very important. Okay. So follow up is the key to confirming whether an interested prospect will actually join BitNest. Here are some important points follow up strategy. Right. Follow up during the cooling off periods. Okay. Then within 3 days after the initial invitations, make sure to reach out again. Okay. So this helps clear up any doubts or concerns they may have, right? And then a friendly, non-intrusive message can go a long way in reinforcing interest and trust. Second, consistent value-driven communications. Regularly share meaningful content that adds value to their decision-making process. Okay, so this can include updates about blockchain and crypto trends. Okay, passive income strategies, tools to calculate compound interest, real-time business growth example, and keeping communications, information, and relevant helps maintain engagement and trust. Okay, the third, host small group online meetings. So invite potential prospect to attend Zoom meeting, call, video chats, where business users share their entrepreneur journey and income result. All right, like Zoom meeting here. So, and then listening to related success story helps build genuine emotional connections and trust, giving prospect the confidence they need to take the first step and join. Right, and then the session also allow prospect to ask questions directly, reducing hesitations and showing the openness and transparency of the business community. Right. And number 8, help new members get started quickly. Right. Provide fully support and encouragement to new members to help them to smoothly integrated into the business ecosystem. Right. For the beginner, share a clear and easy to understand getting to start guide to cover how to use the platform, connect wallets, make investments, track earnings, and include practical FAQs to help new members get up to speed quickly. Right. Second, community integrations. Invite new members to join Telegrams, WhatsApps, or Discord groups to interact with experienced users. So this helps build a sense of belongings and ensure they receive a real-time support, motivation, and knowledge sharing. And then you also can create a 3-day kickoff task list, like this. Encourage a new user to actively engage through simple tasks like posting a business-related story or a user testimonial on the social media, right? Or the social media apps. Sharing 3 facts or features about business in a group or story. Okay, and then inviting one friend to learn about business. So the small tasks help build confidence, motivation, and sense of early accomplishment, laying the groundwork for long-term engagement. Right? So in summary, in promoting BitNest, truly outstanding promoters do not rely on casting a wide net to succeed, but they excel at precision targets of potential members and use a systematic replications approach to consistently grow their teams. Always remember, BitNest is not just an investment platform. It is an opportunity to help others to transform their life. So invite others with inspiration and trust, carefully select the right people, and communicate with sincerity. When you support people through the right selection process, genuine conversations, and structured guidance, BitNest future will shine brighter because of you. Right? So that's all for my sharing for today. All right. So if there anybody have anything to share with us here, I hope that today session will. Yes.
In fact, today's lecture is a very good one. Even though I came late, but I see the one I met, how to follow up with a new member and some of the things we need to do to guide them.
Yes, yes.
Hello?
Yes. I can.
Pastor Shagun is the one talking. I said I came late with the meeting, but where I met up is where to follow up. When a new member came in, how to follow him and how to guide the new member to register and to some of the things we need to use to bring people and to make a kind of advertisement. So it was a great lecture. So thank God for that. Some of these things, I can see that since 3 days now, since Monday and today, Wednesday, you have been bringing us, telling us how to advertise and BitNest. So I always want the admin also, please give us this message of today. We want it because it's a very nice message, how to build and how to advertise our group and to bring the people in. So it's a very nice lecture today.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All
right. So, Ilhan, you have anything to say?
No. I don't have
anything.
All I would say is, can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. All I would say, you've done a great job the past 11 months, going to 11 months or 10 months plus of your teachings. So many members have developed this habit of organizing online meeting to enlighten their member. So I don't usually come online again because I do my own Zoom meeting as well.
Okay, good. Very good. Very good.
Appreciating the idea. Yeah.
Okay. So that's all for today. I got another meeting. So I think I need to go now. All right. Thanks for coming. Thanks for everything. Thanks and bye.
Thank you. Yeah.